In today's halacha, we're going to discuss the laws of someone who is a guest in another person's home during Chanukah. What are his or hers Chanukah Menorah obligations? So this question can apply on various grounds, whether it be that the husband, the father of the house, had to travel and he's away from home, or if we're discussing a mother that had to travel or a daughter that had to travel. What is the halacha? Are they to light candles? Are they not to light candles? Are they yetzer with the balabais? So in all cases that one has traveled from home and they are staying by a hotel or any other area in which there is no one else lighting, there's no family that they're staying by that is lighting in the home, then every individual in this situation must light candles, and is to light candles with a bracha. This applies likewise for women that are, let's say, hospitalized for medical purposes or for giving birth, and they're in the hospital during Chanukah, then they are also to light in the hospital, or at least join a central lighting that is taking place in the hospital. And the same applies in the hotel. Regarding someone who is a guest in an area of which there is a family lighting, such as someone is staying at a family during one of the nights of Chanukah, so do they have to light Chanukah candles? So in all cases, one who is not married, or one who is married and has traveled together with their spouse, then since they do not live at the residence on a set basis and are not dependent on the residence support on a set basis, they are obligated to light Chanukah candles on their own. Thus, whether it be a single girl who has traveled and is staying over by a different family's house, or whether it be a couple that have traveled, they are obligated to light Chanukah candles just like anyone else, even though the father of the home of that home is lighting candles. And therefore, what is suggested regarding a couple, the husband should light candles like he always does at home. But regarding a girl, which may feel uncomfortable lighting her own Chanukah candles in addition to the father of the home, so at the very least, she can join his lighting by either purchasing a portion of the oil that the father of the home will be using, or by having the father of the home acquire to her, through her picking up a portion of the oil that will be used for that night's lighting. And in that way it's considered as if she lit the candles as well, and she should be present at the time that the father of the home will say the bracha. Again, this all applies in the case that a person is simply staying overnight over at someone else's house for Chanukah, that night of Chanukah, and is not supported by them on a daily basis. They are obligated to light their own set of candles or to join in the lighting of the balabais. The above was with regards to a married couple or a single girl. The same obviously would apply to a single man. Regarding, however, a married man who has traveled without his wife, in which case his wife is lighting at home in their hometown, and he's found as a guest in someone's home during one of the nights of Chanukah, then the technical halacha is, from the letter of the law, that when the wife lights candles in her house, in his home, he is yetzer with her lighting, and he is not obligated to light candles. However, due to the many details involved in this halacha, as explained in the Nice Kalim, in the commentators of the Shulchanaruchharav, the most proper thing to do is that even a man who has traveled and his wife is lighting for him in his house, he is to initially have in mind not to fulfill his obligation with his wife's lighting, and is to light on his own with a bracha, even though the father of the home is also lighting in that home. He is to light his own set of Chanukah candles with a bracha, just like all men are accustomed to do, that all men and male children are accustomed to light their own set of Chanukah candles. Nevertheless, technically from the letter of the law, he does fulfill his obligation with his wife's lighting in the event that his wife is lighting for him in his hometown, in his home, and he does not have his own room. Another option is simply for the husband to light his Chanukah candles before his wife has a chance to light, in which case he fulfills his obligation according to all. Regarding one who's traveling by bus or by train and will not be in an actual home overnight, then halacha is that area that they're traveling in is considered their home, and they're obligated to light candles in that area. In the event that due to safety hazards it is prohibited to light candles, then they should try to at least light an electrical lamp, of which, according to some poskim, fulfills their obligation of the Chanukah lights.